Okay, that worked. Okay, so we are live. Happy Thursday. And of course, welcome to Boss Queen TV, your soul abundance channel. Allowing you to become the magnet that magnetizes, not monetize, could be monetized, but I wanted to say magnetize or really manifest. I think that's why. Become the magnet and manifest. For those women who want to become the magnet and manifest their most expansive life. So it's a bit of a mixture of monetization and manifestation. And also being magnetic as fuck, of course, so that you get to live your most expansive life. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen, Lieselotte. Good morning. Just because my friend's in Denmark, surely she speaks German. So I don't know what's happening with this phone. I've got another phone because I like to usually stream on two phones straight to Instagram and Facebook. And for some reason, this phone did not allow me to stream yet again. It already stuffed it up for me yesterday. I wanted to do soul card readings last night and it just didn't work. So I thought it might be the internet or maybe spirits having their way with me, or quite frankly, a sign that, I don't know, don't do it today. So that's good. Well, we're just going to have to roll with it. So let me share this really briefly into my group. And then I'm going to chat to you about a very cool topic. So very cool topic. Let me share this into the new group, which, by the way, good morning. Yes. If you are not in my Facebook group, the Rising Queen Collective, get your butt over there. Okay, this is a sacred success space and an energetic healing incubator for all the women who know that really they want to get paid for their presence, and it's all about speaking up, right? Like, you know that you're here to speak. Your passion is to actually speak your truth, to shine your light, to obviously create amazing soul shifting and life-changing transformations with your magic. But a lot of it is by speaking up, right? Speaking, and that could even be written, but of course to speak, to share your message and share your soul's truth in that soul's voice of yours. You got to get your butt over there because it is the space for you to be. Now, based on that, I'm going live tonight. I'm super freaking a bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm also really excited. So hang on one second. I gotta find this group for my so I can share this first, because obviously I changed the name. Why is it not coming up? Give me 1 second, everybody. You can let me know in the meantime how you are doing. Of course, I will see. Of course, I can see this live. Yes, you will come in. So, come on. Why is this not letting me share? What's going on with technology? Seriously, people, what is going on with technology? Why can I not share this in my group? Why can I not go live on my two phones? I'm telling you, it is probably, whatever, but I don't like it. I want to share it. It's not coming up. My German group is coming up, but not my, this is so weird. So my German group is coming up that I can share it, but not my English group. I'm telling you, shit like this sometimes annoys me. But what we're gonna do, we're just gonna have to let it go. And I've got like 1% left of on my battery. Why can I not share? Where's my Rising Queen Collective? Hello, people. Did my group just disappear? What the hell? This is so freaking crazy. No, it hasn't disappeared because the group's still there. You know. What are you going to do? Okay. Anyway, listen. We don't have time now. We're going to have to just go through this. We're just going to have to not share it. I'll share it later. Laptop closed. My attention is on you. So the thought I'm going to share with you today is, what if you could swap the failures and replace them with feedback, and swap the mistakes and see them as milestones, right? So I am a true believer that I don't believe that you could actually fuck up. I guess you could make mistakes, and yeah, you could think that you fuck up and you make mistakes and like, oh my God, that was such a down for whatever, such an epic failure. But is it really? Is it really, or is it just not feedback for you to show you where else you can go within and dig deeper and shed more light and bring more light into the darkness and dig deep into the shadows and work on your mindset, your money mindset, your energy, your receiving channel, releasing all the things that no longer serve you, including people, situations, things, all that sort of stuff? Isn't that really then not it's not a failure, it's just a feedback. It's just feedback. And I also believe that everything is a perfect manifestation. It's not a mistake. It's a perfect manifestation because it's a milestone. Now, obviously, that means you got to switch that mindset. You got to have a different perspective on it. Because I know in the human mind, you get impatient and you get perhaps a bit triggered and you get a bit annoyed because you're like, well, this is not what I wanted. But then again, you never ever get what you want. You always get what you're available for. You also get who you are, right? So it's not getting what you expect or what you want. It's what you are available for, what you allow to happen, what you allow yourself to receive, and also really because of who you are. So what you're energetically being okay with, what you're calling in. Do you get that? Really important that you see that. Because I guess a human mind would go, well, this is what I want. I'm taking lots of action. This is not turning out the way that I wanted. Massive mistake. Oh my God, made a massive mistake or whatever. Can you remember can you remember the call name? Anyway, I've got no battery left. No, it doesn't matter. It's not meant to be. I'll share it after. It's all good. It's all good. So if you're watching the replay, by the way, #replay, please let me know that you do watch this. This is episode 72. I feel like I'm not making this for me. I make this for you. So obviously I'd love for loads of people to watch this and see this because I do believe every day there's a good little nugget that you can take away. So the nugget today being, right? Yes, it's cool. I get it. It's all right. But thank you. It's all good. The nugget being, right, you got to get out of the human mind and you got to kind of go into the soul mind, right? Release the human mind, the ego, and go into the feeling of it. And if you're honest with yourself, you understand that everything happens for you and not to you. So everything is the perfect manifestation because it is just a stepping stone. It is just another stepping stone on that journey upwards and onwards towards the things that you desire most, require to live the most epic life, right? On that journey to becoming magnetic, right? So that you can manifest your most expansive life. All the experiences, all the encounters, all the, what did I say this morning? There was like experiences. I was kind of talking to myself as I did my walking meditation this morning. And I had 3 E words. I was like, this is cool. Experiences, encounters, and now I've got the German 3 ones because I just did in German. I had 3 E words in German too, which is really funny. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So it's experiences, encounters, and another E word. It's sitting on the tip of my tongue. But either way, I think you get it. Okay? So you understand that everything happens for you, not to you. You got to get it out of your human mind. And so, based on what I said yesterday, if you haven't watched yesterday, please do. It was such a beautiful, honest truth sharing about the real work and really what your only job is, right, on this planet. And so when you take that, what I've spoken about yesterday, and you connect it into today, and you give yourself permission to fall forward, to understand that of course you're going to make mistakes. And I say to my clients, make as many mistakes. Actually, I say, yes, fuck up as often as you can and do it fast. And people go, really? Because in their mind, the biggest fear they have is like, oh my God, I don't want to make a mistake. Oh my God, I don't want to get it wrong. As if to say, because there's no more, like you run out of choices, you run out of ways. It's like, oh no, but you made a mistake, there's no return. There's no coming back from that. Yeah, it is. It is. You can make lots of mistakes, and I believe the only reason I am where I am is because I gave myself permission to make lots of mistakes and learn from them. So when I do fall on my ass, right, I will get back up, I adjust my crown, and I keep moving forward. Now, I always seek the intention to learn, right? So that I keep expanding more, elevating my mindset more, right? To really, truly explore what it is, in me that I can shift more, release more, heal more, unbecome more, okay? Now, that's a really, I guess, a good perspective to have. And obviously that's what I want to, give to you to understand that, hey, it's good to make mistakes because it means that you're doing things, you're taking action. It may not always get, be the desired outcome straight up, but it's always a perfect manifestation because it's a milestone and a stepping stone towards on your journey, right? Like no one gets it right the first time. You're allowed to make as many mistakes as you want. You're allowed to change directions as many times as you want. You can do whatever you want. It's your journey. There is no set rules on how to do business. There is no set rules on how to be, to become that magnet. Like what works for me may not work for you, right? Because you may think, okay, well, if Sabrina says 1, 2, 3, but you doing 1, 2, 3 may not give you the same outcome. Do you understand that? But you can take what I said and you can play with it and you can open yourself up to the perspective of going, okay, you know what, you're right. I'm going to give myself permission to fail forward. I'm going to give myself permission to understand that life always happens for me, not to me. I give myself permission to understand that even if I don't get what I really want and I could get frustrated about it, I'm going to honor that it's a stepping stone. Yes, it's a stepping stone towards. And when you put all the pieces together, like that jigsaw puzzle, then you will get to where you want to go. And that is what the journey is about. And it's so beautiful, actually. Talking about the jigsaw puzzle, my one of my good friends, and she's a psychic medium too, she said to me yesterday, she's like, I see the work that you do. And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, I see what you do. And I was like, well, I know what I do. Like I said, I guess what you're seeing, what I feel when I describe it is like I read into the soul of my clients. I see what their purpose is. I connect into it. I can see where they're not aligned. I can help them heal all the blockages and all that so they can get into true soul alignment, awaken true soul's calling, purpose, and then teach them how to like activate them so then they can speak up, share the truth, shine, show up, all that sort of stuff. And she's like, yeah, and you do that. She's like, you do that in a way where you actually get people to be then whole and continue on that journey so they don't have to keep coming back over and over and over and over and over again. I'm like, no, well, that's not the plan because there is enough people in the world who need my help. So, and she's like, that's really beautiful. And I was like, thank you. Well, I'd like to think that's a nice compliment. So yeah, and I guess like you only have like 3 ways really to engage with me. There's only 3 signature programs, and there is a journey, right? I do believe there's a journey that I take you on, and of course, at any time, if you're feeling called to jump on that wagon with me and become a part of my journey to help you on your journey, then by all means, shout out, let me know, right? But for now, all I want to get you is like get off that human mind. Stop criticizing, stop being so hard on yourself, stop being impatient, because that actually just means that you don't truly live a life of abundance. You truly don't believe in the abundance, because if you truly did that, you get to trust that everything will always work out in divine timing for you. And if you don't have it yet, then that's because there is another stepping stone to be walked over, right? There's another leap that you may need to do. There is another, shifting, releasing, healing, uncovering, clearing, all that you need to do so that you can rise. Do you get that? It's so important that you do, because I believe if you understand that, I feel like it just releases the pressure and it gets you to have more fun doing your soul's work, because I believe that you need to have fun. Your business is not your freaking prison. Your business should not make you feel like, oh my God, I'm trying to survive here. Like as if you're stuck somewhere on an island in a prison. No, your business is here because it allows you to do your soul's work to, like I said, create soul shifting, life changing transformations for your tribe, for your soulmate clients and community, right? And in doing so, of course, you get divine compensation for it, and you get to live a life the way that you want it. But none of this matters if you don't understand that you're going to have to come back to a core of going, hey, you know what? I'm always trusted. I'm always protected. I'm always guided. Like everything always works out for me. Everything always happens for me. At the end of the day, I am always going to get what I desire or even better, right? And I can kind of release the stress. I can release the how. I can release the control, and I can go back to what I know best, and that is to serve, to speak, to share my truth, to share my magic, to serve my clients, right? To serve my community, to shine my freaking light, and the rest will just magnetize itself in perfect divine order. Oh, does that feel good? Like me just saying it makes it go, yeah, that feels really good. That feels really good to me. And so if it feels good to me, I kind of hope that it feels good to you too. Now, despite the little hiccups at the beginning, see, I was kind of a bit annoyed that it didn't work, but who cares? I go back into the flow of things. I allow myself just to trust and download because, you know, it's not always perfect, but it is kind of perfect. And so that's it from my end towards on that topic. Now, of course, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. I'd love to hear your feedback. If you'd love to talk about it more, then obviously head over to my Facebook group, The Rising Queen Collective. It is, like I said, a sacred spiritual success space. Oh yeah, it's all about really getting you to succeed on a soul level. At the same time, it's an energetic healing incubator for women who would love to rise. You know, for the queens who are ready to rise, who are ready to speak their truth, to share their soul's voice, who want to show up unapologetically, authentically, as real, and really, yeah, shine a light. You know, you want to serve, shine your light, and the money will come. It's a natural, like, extension of it. The selling part is easy then when you do that because you will naturally just call them in. Like I said, it's all about becoming, you know, magnetic so that you can manifest all the right people, opportunities, resources. They come to you, but they can only come to you if you are visible, if you're showing up. So that is the kind of space that I've created in that group. So feel free to come over. And if you're not doing anything in about probably in an hour, depends on when I'm finished with Lisa Lotta. In an hour to hour and a half, I will go back live on my private page, and I'm launching something that is very, very, very close to my heart. It's really, I guess, more like a passion project that got me to think about some really crazy, deep, vulnerable things, and it's called breaking the silence and becoming whole again. And I call it the breaking the shame movement, or the revolution. Maybe we should call it the revolution, breaking the shame revolution, or breaking the shame movement. We'll see. Because I do believe, and I will explain that when I'm on my call on the live, that at the end of the day, you know, like, I am all about allowing yourself to receive a life of heaven, you know, on earth, allowing yourself to merge soul and self. And what's that got to do with shame? Well, I guess what? The more shame you have, the less you can receive, because it's like dimming your light. It's like blocking the true receiving. And so I feel we need to speak up more. I'm going to share. I feel like I'm going to be the brave one who walks across that fire, and I will share something very personal I haven't really spoken about publicly a lot. I've spoken to my friends about it, and I'm going to really set the intention that I'm not going to get caught up in the story. I want to do it from the intention to really serve you and to ignite a fire tonight that will literally create a movement. Yes, breaking the shame movement, so more women can speak up. But I will tell you about this more on my live stream. So if you happen to be around, of course, feel free to tune in and support me. If you don't happen to watch the live, by all means, you have to watch the replay. This has to go viral. This has to be shared, because I just shared this with my lash lady today, and she was like, oh my God, I told her what I'm about to share. And she's like, you wouldn't believe it. This is happening so oft, like quite a lot. And I guess so many women do not talk about it, and we need to. And it's not, yeah. Anyway, I will tell you all about this. So I would love you to be there live, or at least watch the replay and then share the video. This message needs to get out there so we can start a global movement, so more women can break free, right? So break the silence, becoming whole again, because it is all about breaking the shame revolution or movement. We'll see how we go with that. We'll just see what comes out. Either way, thank you so much for letting me share my soul truth with you today. Make sure that you give me your feedback. Let me know what works for you. Let me know what that brings up for you, because guess what? You need to also feel it, allow it to integrate and implement it, and, you know, give yourself permission to lean and learn from it, because it's all good listening to that and go, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. You need to implement it for yourself, to lean in and tune in. So let me know your thoughts, your feedback, your questions, all that sort of wonderful stuff. And then, like I said, I may see you over in my group. You can head up here under the banner. You will find the button to come over to the group, and of course I may see you live then very, very soon, where I'm going to share something very, very, very personal. So I'm going to try and hold myself together. Anyway, thank you. I love you so much, and I'm looking forward to see you very, very, very soon. And of course, remember, in order to manifest magic, you have to become the magic. But luckily, permission to be, do, and have it all has already been granted.